Good morning. Look how beautiful of a day we have. I feel good when we wake up. Feel good when I wake up and see this. Look. Doesn't get much nicer than that now, does it? Gorgeous. The only thing I need. What?
There's another bag of ketchup packs.
I bought 2.
Yeah, I want to put. Can I put that in my lunch?
No. Not even a chance, but nice try. Nice try.
Everyone else does.
I'm gonna make a coffee. You can have your chips after you've had your healthy lunch at school. Coffee time. Tamp. What do I do today? Ferrari or Lamborghini?
Ferrari.
All right. I'll do the yellow Ferrari mug today. Going for the middle. Prancing horse, don't let me down. Oh yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good morning with the beautiful wifey. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good, hey?
So good.
All right, Presley's off to school.
Look at my new
Oh,
shoes.
let's see your shoes.
Those are not new.
Those are not new. Let's see yours. Those are from Uncle Anthony.
Yeah. Hooked the Fryer fam up with shoes.
Got us some new shoes at Christmas time, which was super nice of him. And yes, if you guys were wondering, in yesterday's video, Anthony wasn't in it. He wasn't feeling that good, so he was just laying down, taking it easy. He had a bad headache, nothing major. But sometimes, you know, if you get a migraine, it's like brutal. So anyhow, he'll be back. Give me a kiss, give me a kiss, give me a kiss, give me a kiss. Go to school.
Cupcake has built-in shoes. Cupcakes.
Let's go.
If you have kids, you know that they make weird.
No.
You make no sense right now. Go to
No,
school.
no.
Go to school. Go to school. Have a good day.
I'm making her back.
What's this?
That's mine.
Is this your pre-workout? This wimpy ass shit? Get that out of here. We need total war. Ready? Ready? Ready to get pumped? Ready to get pumped? Ready to get pumped? Let's get pumped. We're going for a workout in the garage.
I'm gonna go by myself. You're too extra. That is the worst laugh, and you guys have heard it many times.
I'm the worst laugh.
It's actually very
The worst laugh,
authentic.
the
He
worst
actually
smile.
does laugh like that. It's not fake. I promise.
All right, can you pump me up? Ooh, what do I got here? Oh yeah, a little fishy. Hey, little fishy. You want your sardine? You don't want your sardine treat? Num num num. There goes one half.
You give it to
Hey, Mr. Ears. My wifey and I are gonna do a workout in the garage before we gotta go and pick up Presley from school. Oh, this came. I forgot I even ordered this. This was like one of those random, spontaneous Instagram ads that got me.
wine purchases.
Let's see. It's like an old kind of rug. It's got the Nürburgring on it.
I thought it was a blanket at first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's just cool.
I don't know who's terrorizing who. He knows you can't go on the pool cover.
Doesn't get any more beautiful than this. You gotta remember, it's still winter and it's warm and gorgeous. All that banging you can hear is they're building a new house up behind us. Kind of fun to watch go up. You hear them banging away. Yeah. Not gonna have much of a yard, but they're gonna have one hell of a view. I was walking up there when we went to the park yesterday. So, I wonder if we can actually install Anthony's new car parts today, if he's down to do that. You wonder what this is, hey? It's not that big, but they're pretty cool. One of my favorite things, actually, for a car, for aesthetic. I had a stupid, like, little pimple on my nose. I made the mistake of squeezing it before I started filming, and I got a red nose. idea WhistlinDiesel's in town. Holy shite. That's a big truck. Damn. I got a little wing envy, guys. I got me some wing envy. She's sitting pretty, hey? Shit.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're off to a great start to your day. I am, after being in bed all day yesterday with a massive headache. Don't know where that came from. I'm not usually one to have headaches, but here's a quick tour of my place before we get on the road and go for a massage today.
Good morning. Well, I know for me it's the morning. If you're watching this, it's probably just before midnight, depending on what time zone you're in. Let me go a wide view for you guys here for a second. Looks good in cars, not so good on faces. There's a video we did in wide view where my face looks like it was twice the size. So it's Monday morning, 10 a.m. I just dropped my youngest off at daycare. My oldest is in grade 6, so she's at school. And the grind of the week starts. I have this habit where, you know, it's hard all weekend, you're not doing anything productive for the business. You're obviously focusing on family and personal stuff, but then Monday morning I get all the anxiety of all the things, you know, all the moving parts I have to get handled for the business. So I write a list of all the things I have to get done. This morning I shared that list with Damon and Anthony so that they're aware of what's on the plate. Sometimes it's just my stuff, but you put it out there so everybody knows, okay, here's the game plan, and we attack it. It's a little Monday tip. I used to do that when I worked at Starbucks. You know, I'd sit down with the manager for a meeting. I could tell they were preoccupied, and it's okay. Whatever's on your mind right now, write it down, and then when we're done this conversation, you can go back to it, and then write it down, and then feel better after. So, bam! I want to show you guys like just how crazy tight this parking garage is with the Bentley. So I'm gonna prop my phone up. So the system I have, I did buy one of those stupid light things because the backup camera depth perception's off, but it was useless. So the tender charger here, the Bentley one that plugs into it, I use basically the wire as my guide. As soon as I see the camera hit the wire, I'm good. But look how tight that is. But in doing that, close the button, the Bentley now fits, and it's still not a ton of room up front. So we have probably, I don't know, 9 inches, which is designed so my kids can do a little side shuffle. It's not the ideal car for a garage. This would be a good car if you have like a compound and your driver would go park it on the back and then bring it out front, open the door for you. But I love it, it's fun. One thing I love about where I live is the ocean is, you know, everywhere. Well, on one side, I guess, would make sense. It's a city by the sea, as they say. And this is the Pacific Ocean, the Juan de Fuca Strait, I think it's called. You don't really swim in the ocean, it's too cold. I mean, people do. I don't really swim in general. So, you know, Damon has obviously the Okanagan Lake, which is beautiful and great for swimming. This ocean is more of a look at it and go fishing on it. I actually did have a boat. That's actually a fun story. Let me grab a coffee and let me tell you about the experience of Dave Coulter owning a boat. This is my favorite coffee shop. It's called Drip. Diggity drip. And the downside is there's only 6 parking spots, and the Bentley takes like 7 parking spots, so we're going to take a big wide spot here. I do apologize. Okay, I'm here at the marina. As you can tell, that's for a boat. Those are boats. That's the ocean. Quite beautiful here. I actually used to live in that building, ironically enough. All right, so let's get to business here. So I had a boat my dad gave me. Now that's the first warning. There's no such thing as a free boat. My dad doesn't really give things away. I should have known better, but he called me like 7 years ago, goes, hey, I got a new boat, the old Bayliner. You can have it for free. It's yours. I want you to enjoy it with your family. And I was like, I don't know. He goes, oh, it's perfectly good to go. So it was a 1992 Bayliner Capri,
21-foot bow rider with an outboard. It was a 90-horse two-stroke. So I get to his house. I had a truck at the time. I had a Toyota Tundra, so I could tow it. And I was like, yeah, cool. I'll get into boating this year with my kids. Anyways, I get it, and it's covered in mold. My dad's like me, doesn't maintain anything, and it wasn't running. So anyways, $3,000 later, got it running after I cleaned it myself, paid a mechanic. It wasn't perfect. You had to actually pull 2 spark plugs out, it's a 2-cylinder, and drop some fuel directly in the combustion chamber. I had a little syringe I would use because the carbs weren't set up properly or something. I don't know why, but that's how I figured out how to start it. Once it was warm, it was okay. So anyways, I got the boat now. I left at my dad's cabin. He has a cabin on the lake with a dock. So I left it there for the summer. And then I went to go get it, and I was like, hey Dad, how do I get the boat out of the water? Like, where's the ramp? He goes, well, there's a public access ramp at the other side of the lake, but that's gonna take you an hour to get there because it's like all the way around and it's slow traffic. And he says, but just back in the beach, like back right into by the dock. He has a beach for his cabin. There's an access road. He goes, just back in, you'll be good. And I was like, you sure? He goes, yeah, it's fine, you're good. So I have my Tundra, and I have a picture I'll show you guys in a minute. And I backed it in, and as I started backing, I could feel it sinking. And I was like, that can't be right. Anyways, kept on backing up, and eventually it started to fill the cab full of water. It started to sink and list over. So I'm panicking. I thought my truck was sinking. I had my friend with me, Matt, who's not a man's man by any means. And I started gingerly rolling up his pants sleeves. They just slowly rolling up the sleeves of his pants. And anyways, I ended up getting my neighbor to come out, my dad's neighbor, who called me a moron 500 times. He told me I got it out of there. No damage in the Tundra, a little bit of water on the bottom, but the ECUs weren't hit. I got really lucky. That picture you guys will see in a second, or you just already saw. And then the last time I ever ran that boat before I sold it was here. There's a public launching point just around that corner, and this is the ocean. And that island over there is called Newcastle Island. There's a floating restaurant on it. Super cool. So me and my buddy Chris and our girlfriends or wives at the time, we thought, let's go for a ride in the ocean in Dave's boat, and we'll go and we'll have lunch at the floating restaurant, so the dinghy dock. So cool. So I'm launching the boat, it's in the water, and this guy rolls up on his boat and he's like, hey, do you have a radio on, like a marine radio? I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He's like, you sure you should be in this? I'm like, I don't know, dude. And that's the thing. I'm not a bad person. I'm not irresponsible. I'm just negligent. Like, I won't take the time to go, how does it work to drive a boat in the ocean? I'm like, I'm just gonna go do it because it's fun. So anyways, get the boat in the water, and we're rolling around, and all of a sudden I see like the buoy that has the green side and the red side. I'm like, I don't know which side to go on, so I had to Google it quickly, figured out which side it was, which I forget now. And we're ripping through the harbor, and I asked Chris, because I had a depth sounder. I'm like, Chris, make sure you call out the depth because we're in the ocean, there's stuff down below. He's like, yep, I got you. So we're ripping around, I'm pinning it, right? It's pretty quick, little 2-stroke, and all of a sudden I'm like, what's our depth? He goes, it says 2 feet, but that can't be right. I throttle back, and I'm like, what? I look over, 2 feet. Then I noticed that I missed all the buoys that said don't go to the right, go to the left. Anyways, we're over a coral reef. I look in the water, and I can literally see coral sticking out of the water, and luckily we didn't hit anything. So then I thought, okay, that's probably enough for today. Let's go to the restaurant, we'll eat, and then we'll be done with it. So I went to the restaurant, and I had no rope with me to tie up to the dock. So all I had was ratchet straps, like you tow down for your truck. So I ratchet to the dock, I'm ratcheting the boat to the dock. People are looking at us like we're crazy. And when we go to leave, the boat had moved, and there's a sliver in the wood. And the strap got wedged under the slivers. I couldn't get it out. So basically we were stuck against the dock. So Chris was like, just throttle it. And I was like, okay. So we get in the boat, and I'm just penning the throttle. The boat's doing this whole like lifting up, pulling the dock, tears a piece of wood off of it while everyone's watching and yelling at us. And then I parked the boat, and I sold it because I figured it's not for me. So that's my boat story. It definitely suits my personality, and that's why I don't own a boat. I have no interest in owning a boat. The trick to having a boat is have a friend like Mike Hall, who's a billionaire, who has a boat, who pays for the insurance, the maintenance, the fuel, the repairs. You just show up, tell some funny jokes, and there's our summer afternoon.
Totally functional, minimal bedroom. We've got Mr. Wolfie hanging out here. We've got a Mac Mini on pretty much all my computers. Being the computer nerd that I am, I do like to have computers everywhere to watch my movies, do my stuff. Look at this day we have today. A gorgeous day here in Kelowna. Yeah, what else do we have here? Yeah, we sleep with a night mask, a cashmere one, because sleep is key. And check this out. This is the Honda badge winner, all Viking. And check out what he did. He took the piece of the vinyl wrap that I had sent him in the box, put it behind the Honda badge. Look at that, it looks really cool. And he's super happy with it. So congrats on getting that. We will be giving away the other stuff very soon. I'll announce the Lamborghini winner at some point today. Typical bathroom, guys. I got my little koi fish. We've got some Tom Ford, some Terre d'Hermes, some Gucci Guilty, and my favorite, Straight to Heaven by Killian. We had morning coffee in our Ferrari mug, which is an OG Ferrari mug given to me by a friend at one of the dealerships in the US. And to keep the teeth nice and sparkling, we use the Crest 3D White, which is super cheap and super amazing if you have sensitive teeth. Part of the regimen of looking pretty on camera is some retinol by a friend's company, some Instant Radiance eye cream to get rid of those dark circles under the eyes, because it's a daily grind here and in life, and we're not getting any younger. But that's all we got up here, guys. Downstairs, we've got some boxes that are going out with some MadWhips hats that I found to some friend. It's garbage day. Oh, look at this. Shameless Chip-Its. Yeah, I ordered this last night. I ordered a Domino's yesterday afternoon, and I ordered a Pizza Hut last night. That's how shitty of a mood I was in with a massive headache. We've got the laundry done. We're gonna grab the Porsche, gonna grab our wallet, and we are going to head out for a morning massage. Oh yeah, it's fucking go time. Well, now that we're done our morning massage, great way to kick off the Monday and relieve some tension in my neck, we are going to go stop in at Mirror Image and take a look. Ooh, those speed bumps. Take a look at the McLaren box that hopefully they have completed and wrapped so that we can get that onwards and outwards shipped out today. Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Wondering if you guys had a chance to wrap that little McLaren box that I brought in sometime last week. Yeah.
Let me go check.
Thank you. Well, I've been told that the McLaren box will be wrapped by 4 o'clock tonight, so we'll have to check back in later today and see what they've done with it. Until then, we're gonna head home and make some breakfast. All right, we are back home. We are gonna take the trash out. Bon voyage. We're gonna put the laundry in. Laundry's done. Dryer's on. Oh yeah, for those of you curious. Some poached eggs, my favorite. Some locally raised, really thick bacon. Delicious. Green smoothie. And 1 slice of multigrain. Remember kids, health is wealth. Voila, another masterpiece by Chef Carbone. Kitchen clean, check. Laptop, keys, wallet for today's adventure, check, check, check. While we're looking at this is what I carry around in my wallet. It's a St. Laurent money clip from California. And like 4 cards, which is basically my license, health card, debit card, and a Visa, and my coffee card at one of my coffee places here, wrapped in the 488 Winter Beater livery. And I just did the same thing with my laptop. I don't know if you guys saw this in the other vlog, but yeah, this is my main laptop, and it now has a piece of the 488 Winter Beater on it forever, which I'm super happy about. It turned out really cool. That is probably Damon texting me. What do we have here? We've got a little island kind of key drop place where I throw everything. We've obviously got some DE jet tags, a YSOB one that I've yet to put on stuff. We've got lip gloss, we've got throat spray, we've got Lamborghini Vancouver sanitizer. Thank you, Dave. Some eucalyptus, because eucalyptus is calming. We have a special marble that Presley gave me, and I kept because it was a little gift from her. Bunch of knives and stuff for all the little tinkering that I do, like putting a wrap back on a MacBook. In here we've got the famous junk drawer. Who doesn't have a junk drawer? I'm pretty organized, but I do love a good junk drawer that keeps stuff like tape and batteries and Seaglow cigar lighters and gumball and my old Good Life Fitness key tag. You know, we've got flashlights and USB keys, and what's in here? Oh yeah, this came with my McLaren when I bought it. Never used it. USB stuff because, again, computer geek. That's my house in a nutshell, guys. We've got a printer, a massive humidifier because you got to have bougie air here in the dry Kelowna air. We've got a spare bathroom. That's part of the spare bedroom, which is the yoga, stretching. Usually have the news, the stock channel news on there. The repository for all my hats, tools, Dyson vacuum cleaner, gym, yoga, the whole 9 yards. We've got a little collection of cars just to keep it real. I do love my incense, and my favorite is the Satya Red Champa. Oh yeah, talk about chill. And that's really it, guys. This is my house. We've got some of my collection of shoes and boots here. The rest are in California, and I have some in Toronto. Check this out. This is my parking pass in Beverly Hills. A little piece of bougie Beverly Hills that I kept and brought with me. Here's my winter collection for the time here in, Kelowna. As you can see, it's very Mia-ish. It's very monochromatic, neutral. I've got the one red kind of lumber jacket. It's kind of badass. Anyways, that's my house, guys. Shoes everywhere. These are the daily drivers, obviously. And that's it. Nice big double vaulted ceiling loft with Wolfie chilling up there. And that's where my bedroom was. I showed you earlier today. That's it, guys. All the art and everything that is in the house came with this. This is just a short-term rental unit here in Kelowna until I figure out, what we're doing long-term and what we're gonna do with the Toronto condo. But that's it. Let's get outside and go for a drive. It's gorgeous out. Boom. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Camo day. By the way, I'm 6'2", 200 pounds, and this is a large after one wash. And it fits me like a glove. Oh yeah. Want to know what a good pizza driver looks like? This guy delivering your pizzas, you're getting that pizza within 30 minutes. And we're off to the first errand, which is dropping these hats off. Canada Post. Manual Mondays, and we're going up the mountain. Wine country, right here in Kelowna. It's like a little mini Napa Valley meets Palm Springs. Back at August Motor Cars. I beat Damon. It looks like I beat Damon. There you go. Well, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for these for a really long time. Some canards for the Porsche. Should we install them? I think we should. No one's gonna say anything about Tweedledee and Tweedledum not matching today?
Thank God.
We didn't even anticipate this. Just luck of the draw, playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, sometimes they're just, especially boys, like males.
Hi.
Hey, Randy? He's so fast, I bet. That's taking the Raptor. This looks crazy. Carbon hood and everything, though. It's like pretty cool. The dog, Remy's like on him, like, what are you doing? Some Baja shit right there. What? Yo. Yeah.
I was looking for him. That's why I couldn't find him. He's doing burnout.
He's gone.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Gone in 60 seconds, right. Okay, mirror image.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. I can't wait to see this.
Yeah, let's go.
Those warm starts are less dramatic than the cold starts, but they still sound amazing.
Ready to roll?
Yes, sir.
Should we just go in the back and say hi like we own the place?
Yeah.
Oh, here. You can put a mask on though. We're inside people's businesses. Makes sense. There we go. I also look like, you know, I want to look like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Sub-Zero wins. Finish him.
What was it? Oh, whoa, yeah. SF. Can we come in with cameras blazing? Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, dude. I thought for a second maybe you're making the SF90 high gloss khaki green.
Love that color.
That could have been cool. PPF? Yeah. Need a hand? I'm pretty good at installing this stuff.
Are you?
Awful. I've tried at Ryan's, like jokingly, to try to wrap some PPF on something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, something like a mirror or something. It was awful.
It's tedious for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
One little
And it's the opposite of a wrap in the sense that you got to put a lot of water under it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bubble, soapy water too, isn't it?
And then I use gel too.
It's a mess.
The gel helps like any little particles move.
This thing's cool. I saw this thing driving down the road. Looked around.
Yeah, it does look good moving in.
It kind of, from a little ways back, looks like a yellow Corvette.
I was gonna say, same body type.
Well, it's kind of scary. Like Ferrari, in my opinion, kind of needs to up their game.
Yeah.
It's a cool car. It's fast. It's quick. It's all-wheel drive. I get that, but like,
Well, what's with that?
what's that?
I said, what's with that on the roof? Like,
The shark fin?
2021.
It's a shark fin, though.
Let's get rid of that.
What is this, a GM? Hey? What is that, GM 1500 Silverado?
That's a serious shark fin.
Yeah, totally.
Holy crap! Look at that. That's the size. That's the size of my hand. And I got big hands. Wow. That's weird. I never noticed that when I started down the road. That's weird. There's a lot of things I like about this car, and then there's a lot of things I do not like.
Lightning round. Top 3 things you don't like.
Top 3 things I don't like. I don't like the fact that it can be easily mistaken from 50 yards away as a Corvette.
Thumbs down on looks.
Not totally on looks. Like when you get up close and your eyes can set in on stuff, it's
Yeah.
really cool. The shark fin for sure is just stupid.
Yeah.
They should have a better solution than that. Let's have a look. I didn't get a good look at it driving down the road.
Look how nicely illuminated the engine bay is with all these lights behind us. I don't know if you guys can see that.
That's actually really cool. It's actually crazy how low in the car the engine sits. Like, holy crap. That's got to be sitting lower than any
For
other
sure,
car.
dude. It's literally like
Yeah.
those heads are like 2
That's
feet
a
off the
good
ground.
couple of feet lower. Next thing I probably don't like. Let me have a look. I mean, I don't know a lot about this car.
It's also ahead of the rear wheels, which makes it a mid-engine. You're 488.
It's all-wheel drive. Could it do donuts or would it wreck something?
I don't know. I would assume it'd be okay.
Yeah, but every front wheel drive, like all-wheel drive car, the front differential overheats. It doesn't like Huracan's 580-2 donut machine. 610-4 thumbs down.
Really?
I'd never buy a 610-4. I'd also never recommend it unless you thought you were like some race car driver that knew how to drive with all-wheel drive.
Got it.
It's really useless unless you're like really doing some ham shit. And even then, a rear-wheel drive 580-2 proven, it's just as fun to drive. So those are my 3. You probably can't do burnouts or donuts in this. You'd probably go haywire. You'd get engine light. I couldn't imagine what an engine light would cost to get turned off on this thing. Top top 3 things I like about it.
Yeah.
I actually do like the wheels.
You
I
like
think
the
the wheels
wheels,
are
huh?
very unique. I'm actually shocked that Ferrari came up with a really cool design like this. And right when you think like, how much crazier could wheels get? I mean, you think about, look at this little fin. That must, and it's designed, it must pull air in. Maybe to cool the brake, I don't know. That's where my brain goes. I've seen it online. I really like the new display. The big screen that kind of wraps around.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Totally.
All the neat stuff that shows up on there. And last but not least, I like the fact that this is the very first Ferrari that has 1,000 horsepower from the factory and it has a warranty. I think that's really cool. I think it took them long enough. They could have came out with 1,000 horsepower car a little sooner. The hybrid and all that, I get it. That's the way it's moving. I think honestly, they just have to do stuff like that, but I'm in the middle on all that. It still has a gas engine, still makes sound. That's it. SF90 wrap up review by Damon without ever driving the car.
You guys gonna?
We'll start with this. Look at this. Is this Brent's?
It's Steve's.
Steve's.
Yeah.
So Brent's business partner.
Yeah.
This is cool. They have Tempest Aviation here in town, and this is a custom wrap for the sled.
It's cool.
We were just talking about how cool it is. It'd be cool to do a car with, and this sounds funny, but it'd be cool to do a car where part of the graphics had this sparkle in it.
Yeah.
It's actually cool. You don't notice it until you get up close. It's not like when you're standing back, it's like Big Flake. It's Presley would like it, right?
Oh, for sure.
Glitter.
Glitter.
The glitter wrap. Oh, look. Yeah,
Oh, that orange
dude.
is perfect in that box, dude.
Matches up.
Yeah.
You got the light? Flick the light. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The
Dude,
finest thing is I will mount the grill
grill
to
in.
the back, and she's gonna be good to boogie.
Ready to roll.
Do you pick a winner?
No, not yet. We need.
You'll pick one today.
I'll pick one today.
With that shirt.
I was just trying to think if we had a bunch of comments around the McLaren, and we did.
Yeah. You'd never notice me. Neon everything. This is cool.
Really cool. Very happy how it turned out. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks for your patience.
Some lucky winner will be thanking you as well. What is this? Who authorized this? I have the one of one DDE laptop wrap.
You know what's funny? Everyone's got the DD laptop wrap except for me. I'm bringing my laptop in. Let's show these guys what's up. All right, we're gonna put Anthony's canards on the front. Because we need some alcohol to really clean the wrap so that it's free of all debris, the fine gentlemen here at Mirror Image are gonna let us use their materials. That way we don't have to buy a whole bottle of like 90% alcohol, isopropyl or whatever it's called. ISO whatever. Oh yeah, dude, these are cool.
And now I didn't get the carbon fiber ones because on the new wrap, I want these to have color on them, and I want them to be that
Wrap over them.
hyper green acid.
This?
Yeah,
Wow, look at you
to
go.
match the wing.
That's gonna be crazy.
I've wanted these for so long, dude. Like, cause it kind of fits the wrap, right?
Are they expensive?
These were not. I think they were like $200 plus tax.
$200?
US. I ordered them like a week ago. They came like across the border, no problem.
Holy crap, that's
Yeah.
cheap. Top of it, right there. To wherever you want the top of it to go. All done. Nailed it on that side. Nailed it on this side. You happy?
Super happy. I always wanted canards on the race wrap, and now we finally have canards
It's
on the race
subtle because they're black on black.
wrap. Yeah.
The real trick is, will they fly off in the wind? Let's go find out.
Yeah.
He's like... Are the canards still on? Yeah, they are! Oh, she's nice and clean now. Look at this. We did a little wipe down on the Engine bay too. It's looking good. Yeah. It's looking good. Hell yeah. Thanks to Mr. MadWhips for always having some sort of detailing items in his car, cloths, sprays, all sorts of stuff. Thank you, sir. Looks awesome. Boom. Well, it's time to say bye to MadWhips. Well, from my end, anyhow. I'm off to have dinner. I'm off to have dinner with the fam. Oh, wow. Wildlife. Wildlife be getting wild out here. Oh, geez. Look at this one, eyeballing me. What up, buddy? Actually, before we go, I put the Aperta on the ground. I'm probably gonna take this car out tomorrow. We got good weather. We've had a string of amazing weather here in Kelowna. So I think we took the Mercy today and the other day. Time to take the Aperta out tomorrow. So I said I'd... Oh, good timing. I think that's wifey coming up the driveway. It sure is. Gorgeous. Hey? Look at that. Hard to beat that. Yo! Huh? Here, let me give you a hand with that. Puppuccino. Hi, Presley. How are you? Oh, wow. Okay, here, let me give you a hand.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Why are you lighting the house on fire?
Literally, the smoke alarm is gonna go off right now. Like, if that smoke alarm goes off with the alarm system, it's gonna be so loud.
Open up more windows.
It's true, you can't multitask.
Told you. One thing at a time. Multitasking is a lie. It's fictional. You ready, woman? I'm going in.
Oh, Lord. Quick, go. Outside.
Oh, it's melted to the thing.
Oh my God. Take it outside.
What are you doing?
The container.
Are you showing your friends? Oh. All right, guys, that's where we're going to end this part of my vlog. Wifey almost burnt the house down. All right, guys, be careful and make sure that your plastic is microwavable. See you tomorrow.